I fired the shot in Lexington that was heard around the world. And I was on the ramparts when the stars and stripes unfurled. And in the fields where young America for freedom fought and fell, I spit lead shot and black powder fired till I thought I'd surely melt. And when they cleared the ground where the redcoats turned and ran, they had to pry me from a cold dead hand. I stood with Andy Jackson in the War of 1812, fought regulars, rifles, and light dragoons, and sent them all to hell. And at the Alamo, while the strains of El Deguelo filled the air, I was loaded, cocked, and ready toward Santa Ana brought to bear, where Travis drew the line down in the sand. They had to pry me from a cold, dead hand. I watched brother killing brother back in 1861, through the blood and smoke of Gettysburg, Antietam, and Bull Run. And I rode with Hood and Franklin and with Sherman to the sea. I claimed 600,000 souls when Grant sat down with Lee. And for reasons most still can't understand, they had to pry me from a cold, dead hand. Well, I put food on your table when there was nothing there to eat. I've stayed awake around the world so America could sleep. And if someone wants to take me from my place in this great land, they'll have to pry me from a cold, dead hand. I shipped out with Blackjack Pershing in 1917, with 1 million of my brothers packed the Springfield Cosmoline. Wore a bayonet through no man's land and the concertina wire, through mustard gas and muddy trench and German mortar fire, before the ticker tape, parades and marching bands. They had to pry me from a cold, dead hand. Well, I gathered dust from the time the war to end all wars was won, till Pearl Harbor fell and Roosevelt declared in 41. I parachuted through the endless flak and took the beach at Normandy with the greatest generation this country's ever seen. And on every piece of rock from Hawaii to Japan, they had to pry me from a cold, dead hand. Spent some winters in Korea and some summers in Da Nang. And when the Cold War flared up hot, I was putting out the flames. Pulled some time down in the desert, took 1,000 Afghan hills. And while the politicians made the dead, the soldiers paid the bill, where they left their blood on that barren ancient land. They had to pry me from a cold, dead hand. Well, I put food on your table when there was nothing there to eat. I have stayed awake around the world so America could sleep. And if someone wants to take me from my place in this great land, they'll have to pry me from a cold, dead hand. Now I'm living in your closets, and I'm hanging on your walls. I hunt squirrels in October and chase whitetails in the fall. You've still got the right to own me, and you'd best hold on to that. 'Cause if they ever come and take me, you won't ever get me back. Freedom only lives where good men take a stand. So let them pry me from a cold, dead hand. They'll have to pry me from a cold, dead hand. Come and get me from a cold, dead hand.